Podemos pôr a gravar isto que eu já sei onde é que estou. Foi mesmo aqui que fiquei, malta. Ficámos aqui em baixo. Tenho que conversar com eles. Ok, é aqui. Foi exatamente aqui que ficámos. Não percebo porque é que aconteceu isto, pá. Porque é que nos obrigou a repetir tudo.
Old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So
Looks
maybe
like
they
some
were
kind of
after
data
Illusion,
center.
found its hiding
You might be
spot,
able to
so
access the
attempted to
facility
shut
systems from that console.
Foi isto.
Maybe. This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eleuthea's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably.
Ok.
But then
Pois-
why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around.
O asset foi aquilo que eles chamaram ao clone da
At least
Aloy.
this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up?
Ok, já tenho memórias que cheguem, vamos por aqui. Abrir a porta.
All this stuff. Wonder what they
Este
were
jogo está
doing.
muito fixe, pá.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things.
Estão a ver, estou a abrir opções.
For their own benefit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Esta porta foi com o piso. Ok.
Ectogenic chambers. Like the ones I saw inside a Zero Dawn cradle facility.
Ok.
What were they for?
Remember when I told you I was made, not born?
Ok.
This is how.
A machine that makes a
This
person.
place is huge.
That's incredible.
Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
O asset era aquilo.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around. So,
Pá, supostamente sim, mas olha, eu
How is
nas
it
setas do comando não tenho cá
taking
opções.
all of
Estás
this?
a ver? Tenho então
Really?
aqui.
Well,
Não tenho é destas.
Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus. It's a lot.
Já, afinal tenho.
But when I caught up to him in the dawn, he
Não.
said he needed our help.
Among Us é segundas, quartas e sextas.
well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
Muito provavelmente o que aconteceu foi que eles clonaram outra Elizabeth
The
Solar.
control console. To access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Jesus Christ, tanta
Oh,
merda.
let's find out. Those look like ectogenic chambers. There must be hundreds of them.
Eish.
Why would Far Zenith need so many?
They traded some with Zero Dawn for a copy of the Apollo database.
So these were extras.
Maybe.
Mano, um gajo precisa de um código, eu sei lá qual é que é o código.
"236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve."
Sei lá eu.
"236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve."
Maybe this one.
Nothing.
Mano, então vou tipo.
236 containers in storage.
How about this?
237, puto, só há 236.
Empty again.
Bro.
236 containers in storage. Please.
Okay, let's try.
Não, caralho, então. Vera.
Nothing. What about that number in the distress signal?
236 containers in storage.
Ele ia
Please enter the
dizer...
container number you'd like to retrieve.
Ah, é mesmo, puto. What the fuck? What the fuck, mano? Ah! É mais uma Eloy. Claro. Yeah. Mais um clone.
Aloy. It's you. Skin's like ice.
Tá morta.
Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Farsiness. They are ruthless, and they have Aletheia, Artemis, and Apollo now.
Bom.
But at least they don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with.
Ok.
You must succeed, or this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
Então a gaja morreu, foi isso?
So she's...
She's still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Fuck.
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Aaron?
Two of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
What the
I'll
fuck?
protect her.
Tenso.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
Oh, bro, então
Here it
fui...
comes! Ooh, ugly one, aren't you? Right, this way. I should scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots. That thing's quick.
Vulnerável. Ácido. Ok. Mano, eu não consigo marcar o gajo, mano. Está-me a irritar. Foda-se. Eu já lhe dei scan.
Last one.
Já não tenho merdas. Foda-se. Foda-se, é que eu não consigo. Está a fugir, bro. É quando eu acho que o gajo parou de atacar. Porra.
There.
Jesus
you okay,
fucking
Aloy?
Christ.
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
De comando,
Got it.
foda-se.
I'll follow once the
Como é
coast
que
is
um gajo
clear.
podia jogar isto sem ser de comando? A Sara ligou, mas eu não consigo ligar agora. Estou aqui no meio disto. Não percebo o que é que ela precisa.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre. I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
Viu o CCV? Não. Aí, puto, não me digas que vou ter que lutar com outra, mano. É que eu estou todo fodido.
Aloy!
Aaron!
And the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Foda-se.
Just hurry.
Ah, na Bridgestone.
That doesn't sound
mano,
right.
então, são opções de
I gotta get to
carreira.
Aaron.
Acho que fez bem.
Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out! That thing's shooting down the center.
Shields down.
I got
Stay
your back,
put.
Aloy.
I'll see what I can do.
Aloy. And the second you need me, I'm there.
Mano, ele está.
Let's get into this. Can't beat Operon 4. Live on. Aloy, get out of there. I'm coming for you now.
cena deste gajo.
Take this. Take him down.
Ei, mano, o gajo.
Get the fumes in your eyes. Use acid. The corrosion. Machine! Over here! Oh! I heard that crunch from here.
Vai se lixar.
God!
Porra. Jesus Christ, man. Deixa-me lá tentar perceber. Ok, só dá-me a pedir para lhe ligar. Deixa-me só fazer isto e ligamos-lhe.
Aloy,
Agora andamos com um clone.
look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She
Holy
needs a
shit.
healer, but we need to get her back to
Sim,
the base
estamos no medium.
immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon.
Ok.
If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
Ah, a weapon. Isto, né?
No. Damn it.
Desintegrou-se. Mas está lá aquela bola de cristal.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Pois, true. Ok,
I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze.
ok.
If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths.
Vamos só, vou só parar aqui um bocado, malta, só
Check
para
on the
ligar à
clone,
sala.
too.
Pode ser alguma coisa
Burl.
importante. Dê-me um segundo.
Where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
Is your focus acting up again?
That's fine.
I can take a look if you want.
Nah. Usually works if I just flick it a few times with my thumb.
Where have I seen these before?
Anybody seen one of my machine strike pieces around?
Why don't you check the cache?
Oh. Hope it didn't get stained.
Sorry, malta. Já está. Pronto. Continua o podcast. Epá, deve continuar o podcast, acho eu. Acho que isso não impede que ele continue um podcast. Digo eu. Ok, bom, vamos lá. Onde é que está? Temos que levar isto à Gaia. Ok. Espera, isto aqui... Conversa com o Varley e o Clone. Ok, vamos falar com eles primeiro e depois com a Gaia.
Aloy! Glad you made it back okay. She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
Ok.
I'll talk to her.
Ok, bué estranho, mano.
Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Ok.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Primitive.
Yeah.
Duas Aloys agora. What the fuck?
Booting up.
Ela chama-se Beta.
So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
Aloy Alpha.
Seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so... the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
Holy
And
shit.
you, does that mean that you're...
I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function.
Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it?
When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
Pois.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too.
Pois.
But why? Why kill everyone just to take over?
When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system.
Pois.
Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want.
Claro.
Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that?
Eles.
Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that.
Ok.
The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities,
Oh man.
so they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it?
Bro, ela
They
sabia
told
lá.
me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do.
Ah, então foi isso.
Reboot Earth. for their own benefit.
Foi isso que o Hades queria fazer. Ok, estou a perceber.
So you know about the extinction signal? It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her.
Claro.
Yeah, well, surprise.
Então agora a Beta vai ser tipo uma irmã.
So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them? They were some of the most affluent and
Nesta
powerful people
fotografia,
on
o
Earth.
candidato
They
Marcelo
Ganda
Rebelo
culpa, obrigado pelos 2
were
meses.
major resource in the
bandido. Um
industry.
deles é um bandido, verdadeiramente.
Obrigado, man. Thank you, dude. Obrigadíssimo. Este jogo está mesmo bonito, mano. Assim quando se para a imagem é que se vê. Obrigado, man. Obrigado, cool. Obrigado pelos 2 meses. Como é que é, Nantes?
Bandidos.
Obrigado, man. Thank you.
Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says.
Ok.
Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab.
Morreu
He
esse.
enjoys hurting people.
Yeah.
Ai, não
I know.
morreu, não. O gajo vazou.
You mentioned the Zenith set up a base here on Earth. Where is it?
Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures.
Ah,
Spectre
então é
patrols,
isso, aquela cena
machine,
vermelha.
It must be impregnable.
What's inside the base?
Launch facilities so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit, plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space, other survivors of the colony.
Ok.
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius.
Sirius é aquilo que dizem que é o planeta onde está o planeta que é mais parecido à Terra, mano.
Seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
The Zeniths never told you any details.
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived old age too.
Yeah. True.
How did you escape the Zeniths?
Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run. I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
Ok, fixe.
You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing?
The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship.
Okay.
An updated version of the one you found me in.
Ok.
They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA.
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it?
That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
Pois, claro.
You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly?
Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me.
The one the rebels killed, outside the facility.
Verbena's dead? How did they bypass her shield?
I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape?
Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eleuthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
Ok.
And the Gaia root kernel?
I told them I could capture Eleuthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Well done.
Ok.
You said you spent years studying
Porra,
the
esta
training
porcaria tem montes
interface.
de diálogo.
Was this archive you mentioned part of that?
But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress.
Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Faro purged it.
The Zeniths have a copy.
Wow.
So it still exists. And you got to learn from it.
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
Ok.
To have all that knowledge, just out of reach. Must have been frustrating. All right, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...
So how long?
For what?
You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia is powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia is still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single location. Of course not.
What?
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are.
You were supposed to be further along by now.
Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
Ai,
They're
man,
not going to
credo.
find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. They're gonna die.
Hey,
Credo.
calm
Mas já está a ter
down.
ataque de pânico.
You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
Jesus fucking Christ, bro.
I
Calma.
have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Jesus, ok.
Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
Porra, man. What the fuck?
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
Eh?
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
Wow.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
Ok.
Did you know there used to be a rainforest so big the old ones called?
LOL. Estavam a falar da Amazónia. Obrigado, Cole. Agradecido, man. Muito obrigado.
Welcome back. Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yep.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it.
Beep.
Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core.
What the fuck?
Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands.
Isto é outra
Whoever
pessoa.
designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Ok.
Silence.
Pois.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
Mas quem é o Silence, mano? A
He's
cena é
not
essa.
gonna cooperate with us.
Porquê que não? Devia...
Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Eleuthia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The two remaining subordinate functions should increase.
Yeah, o Silence é o gajo. Eu sei quem é o Silence. Estou a tentar perceber quem é mesmo o Silence, estás a ver?
One problem at a time.
Tipo, quem é o gajo? Porque é que ele sabe tanto, estás a
Well, I
ver?
guess I better get back out there.
É isso que eu quero saber. Eu sei quem é, eu joguei o primeiro jogo.
Right.
Tipo, quero é perceber o que é que ele é, tipo, porque é que ele sabe tanto da cena, estás a ver? Tipo, no mundo primitivo, porque é que o Silence sabe tudo?
And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more sub-functions to get.
Ok. Pronto, temos que gastar os pontos de habilidade. Ok. E agora temos que ir até às coordenadas do Poseidon.
Gonna be harder to see in the snow.
Ok. É aqui, o Mar das Areias. Foda-se com cara. Porra, man. Que disparate. Oi? Então, aconteceu. Ok, numa fogueira. Pá, é assim, há fogueiras aqui. Certamente uma destas fogueiras é capaz de...
You! Let me take a look at you, stranger.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
Definitely don't sound like rebels. Maybe if I follow their tracks, I can find out where they're headed. I can probably use my focus to follow the tracks those riders left behind.
Vamos embora.
Aloy, it's Kotalo. If you are in need of provisions, I recommend stopping by Saltbite, a village north of the Grove. Their cook's meals give a soldier strength like nothing else. And who knows, maybe they could use your help too.
Maybe I'll check it out. Thanks.
Obrigado, Kotalo. Já está on? Já vamos. Deixem-me primeiro chegar ali. Vamos só apanhar cenas destas porque, pá, estou quase sem HP. What the fuck?
Nice. Definitely don't sound like rebels. Maybe if I follow their tracks, I can find out where they're headed.
Vai lá, Exi. Espera lá que está aqui uma... Ok. Ia, mano, só máquinas, puto, credo. Estes gajos daqui eram lixados. Eu acho que não.
That girl was wound up tighter than a twisted spring. She didn't have to hit me.
Well, she didn't like you going through her parcels. She warned you. Twice.
Ainda tá?
I was just
Não era às
curious,
3h30
is
que ia
all.
ficar?
There's a lot of
should
odd
just
Era
music.
estranho.
Well, thanks to you, she bolted like a hair on fire.
Mano, a montada não pode entrar neste local, mas pode sair, né? É que eu queria sair daqui. Ok, temos a entrar nos desertos. Pá, este jogo está com um cenário tão fixe, malta, já viram? Os da América já? Ah, então os da Europa devem ter quase entrado. Mano, olhem para este ambiente.
I should lie low. My whoever's in charge should take note. I'm impressed with me. This must be the ruins of Las Vegas. Poseidon shouldn't be far.
Uau! Aquilo é a torre do aeroporto, mano, isto está brutal. Ruins of Las Vegas. DPR, obrigado pelo Prime, man. Thank you. Muito obrigado, man. Obrigado, man. Thanks, dude. Obrigadíssimo. Obrigadíssimo. Para a 5. É pá, cool, eu acho que sim, bro. Eu acho que sim, pá. Tipo, a PS5 notas uma diferença ainda no desempenho. Como é lógico. Agora, nos primeiros tempos vais ter aquela cena de, pá, os exclusivos saírem para as duas, né? Mas eventualmente...
That's true. I might be able to find a way down through one of these structures.
A way down. Uau. Isto está bem. Já estão on? Então se calhar ficamos aqui, malta, não? Aqui há uma fogueira, aqui há luzes.
Water's pouring out of that building. Poseidon's doing? I better check it out.
Está aqui uma fogueira. Torre das Lágrimas.
Camping here. Looks like there's...
I almost had him. I was so close. To drowning, maybe. Not to the embers. Moreland, it's over.
Well, not for me, it's not.
Then you're going to die. Alone. Because we're not sticking around to fish out the corpse.
Boa.
We're through.
So the visionary's fate hung in the balance. Would he choose life or succumb to deadly delusion?
Depois daqui a 2, 3 anos.
Hello. So, there's an ancient city under the sand, but it's flooded.
Suddenly, a Nora spear maiden appeared.
Yeah, okay, well, you're not typical Delvers. That's for sure. Someone's been through here. What's this?
I call it a diving bubble. This is the Mark 1. The Mark 2 was better, but it got stuck halfway down. Air tube snagged.
You went down in that.
Yeah, I hardly expect a layperson to understand.
Because that's pretty smart.
I'm sorry. May I remind you, you got stuck inside and nearly drowned.
It'd have to be portable, though. Machine kneecap, maybe?
Well, you'd need a filter.
Synthetic membrane would do it. With a hose to a compressed
air capsule. Hammer.
Oh my god.
What is this? What is happening here? What? Get over here. She's a stranger.
You got a name?
Aloy.
Moreland. Not a stranger anymore.
Bimba.
You're a damn fool.
Come on. I got the original schematics over here.
Oh, well, hold on. Just a couple of questions first.
Fair enough. Partner?
Partner?
RIP.
Don't mind him.
Ok. Pá, malta, eu agora gostaria de ficar por aqui, só que sinto que já fiz demasiado.
I'd better get after those parts.
There's a fully intact compressed air capsule in the Mark II, but like I said, it's stuck in the shaft.
If you made it back up alive, I should be able to swim down that far.
All right. As for the other parts, Stemmer scouted a herd due south of here that should have what we need.
Okay.
I'm on it.
About the Delph.
Moreland, I'm not interested in salvage. Whatever you find below is yours.
Great. I'll come back when you get the gear. Good hunting.
O que é que lhe está a acontecer à cara? Pronto, ok. Estamos bem, vamos gravar aqui na fogueira aqui fora.
According to Moreland, the herd should be south of here.
Ok. Pronto, vamos ficar aqui. Parece-me muito bem. Estamos a progredir bem, estamos com espaço, estamos tranquilos. Já apanhamos aqui umas partes. Agora falta aqui nesta... Ok, o mapa ainda é grandinho, é? Eu não faço a mínima ideia, tipo, onde é que estamos no jogo. Tipo, parece-me que nem a meio estamos, provavelmente. Mas pronto, vamos devagarinho, vamos jogando isto devagar. Eu também não estou com muita pressa para acabar este jogo. E pronto. E é isso. Ok, então vá.